Alright, sorry about that. I had an issue. Sometimes my stream reconnects, sometimes it doesn't. So I always have to double check in the off case that my internet just blows up. Because sometimes my stream internet does self-implode here. Looks like we're fixed now. And while that is kind of loading up, I have made an entire Shadow Pokemon list here of Pokemon that we will need in the future. Just because I wanted to actually try to 100% that. Let me go, I believe it's this one, yeah. So here's that Shadow Pokemon list. It has all of the Pokemon that we will need for this journey. Let me zoom in here. And it has, I got all of this off of Bulbapedia, a list of Shadow Pokemon off of Bulbapedia here. So it has all the Pokemon here, and I also put a check mark here to make sure I got it caught. As you can see, we are missing actually a couple in Gatron Port. So I'm going to try to 100% this as much as I can. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and go over here. And CDOT in the purified chamber is already ready to be purified. We are looking for a couple of people here. You know already, don't you? No. Is that right? Then I better tell you. You should know, though. This building is Pokemon Center. This is where you can get your Pokemon restored to full health. That building next door is a Pokemon Mart. They sell all sorts of useful items. Learning to use these two facilities probably makes you a qualified trainer. It's basic. Thank you, man. Alright. Was it you? There hasn't been much for sailors lately. They've taken the whaling of their time away at the Krabby Club. They're all burly lungs, so it's not the sort of culture type like me can associate with. I wish those lungs would go back out to sea already. Now look here, boy. The Krabby Club is only open to tough trainers. As long as I let you in if you beat me in a battle. Let's go for it. Yeah, let's go for it. Navigator Burke. Sends out Wingull and Lotad. We got Numel and Shroomish, which Shroomish is a good spot for this. Numel is not. Let's see, we'll get a new move out from Shroomish here. Numel, I'm going to swap out for Vaporeon here. And Shroomish has learned a new move, Mega Drain. Mega Drain is a grass-type Pokemon move that will sap the health of the opponent and restore your own. Both of these Pokemon are actually, I believe, resistant to Mega Drain, but we'll go ahead and use it on one of them. We'll see what happens. We'll return Numel to the Pokeball and send up Vaporeon. Got Mega Drain. Critical hit, nice. I guess it doesn't really matter when you're such a high level. And Wingull goes down. Go ahead and use Bite and Mega Drain once again. Nice. Oh yeah, I also wanted to show you one more thing after this. I lose. You really are quite wonderful. Let me show you one more thing. You're quite strong, I must admit. I sense a fantastic potential as you as a trainer of Pokemon. The more you battle, the stronger Pokemon should go. It's up to you to put in the effort. Also, there's no prohibiting anyone but tough trainers from entering the Krabby Club. We have so much idle time on our hands, I decided to play a little prank on you. Ha ha ha! Might just be my imagination playing trick on me, you know? That old guy, Mr. Varish, has a sense of menace about him. I get the shivers when I see that guy. Usually, if no ships come into the harbor, my business dries up. But thanks to Mr. Varish, business is booming. Every day, that man treats everyone for free meals and drinks. That Mr. Varish is likely a bottomless sack of money. All right, let me just show this off real quickly because I'm actually super excited to do this. I am participating, nope, not that, in the Grand Champion Festival here. So what is the Grand Champion Festival? Let me move over here. The Grand Champion Festival is a tournament that is being sponsored by our good man Scraw VGC. Now, if you don't know who Scraw is, he's a very, very popular YouTuber. He's a PokeTuber, and he has decided to run the Grand Champions Festival, which is going to be the first tournament, first online tournament for Pokemon Champions. I decided to participate. I've been very interested in getting into Pokemon VGC, and I think that this is a fantastic way to get started here. So let me go ahead and zoom in here, and it'll show you. It's on Saturday, April 25th, so it's basically at the end of April. It's going to be at 7 in the morning my time. I will be streaming the entire thing, and there are so many entrants. Let me zoom. Oh, God. Let me show you how many entrants this has, because, oh my goodness. It has broken 4,100 entrants. The last time I checked this was this morning, and it was at 3,500. So people are very, very excited. This is the biggest VGC tournament of all time, especially online. Now, of course, like the Challengers Cup has like easily 10,000 trainers or something like that. But this is an orchestrated one, and it's going to be a Swiss tournament, and it's easily going to be 15 rounds. I have to play 15 rounds of Pokemon. That is a lot of Pokemon, bro. Like, and Top Cut, I think it has to be top 64, I think is Top Cut. And I basically have to win, I think 8 games or something like that. I don't exactly entirely remember Swiss. But yeah, this is going to be the biggest tournament I've ever participated in. It's bigger than any Smash tournament I've been in. It's bigger than any Splatoon tournament that I've been in, and it's bigger than any Pokken tournament that I've been in. Pokken is relatively small, so that's kind of a given. But pretty much everything, this is blows out of the water for every competition. And I am planning on making a video about it, and I am actually planning on participating in it, like I said. And I don't know how much I can handle 15 rounds of Pokemon battles, because that's a lot. Especially if it's best 2 out of 3. Like, oh my god, that's going to be ridiculous. But I will be streaming it. I hope you guys are going to be looking forward to it. Again, it's at the end of the month, April 25th. I highly encourage everybody to sign up here. And the prize pool is 10,000. But my god, man, this is going to be insane. I don't know how well I'm going to do. This is my very, very first Pokemon tournament, period. I've been to Pokemon Worlds before to play Pokken because I had open signups for Pokken, so I just went. But yeah, this is gonna be an insane tournament. I'm very, very excited, but I'm also incredibly nervous because I don't know what it's gonna be like, especially with Pokemon Champions, since we're basically being drip fed information. And Pokemon Champions comes out next week as of the time I'm recording and streaming this. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, feel free to subscribe. And I hope you guys are looking forward to it just as much as I am. I'm extremely nervous, and I do have a game plan. I've been practicing in Pokemon Showdown for like the past month and a half for Pokemon Champions. So I have a plan. I don't know how well it's gonna go. I don't have anybody I can really bounce ideas off of or talk to in order to make sure that this is the team that I'm using is going to be the best that it can be. And I still have a billion other questions as well. So I actually might sign up for a brief coaching session with someone just to get kind of the inner depths of Pokemon VGC. Because there's a lot of things that I'm uncertain about, especially when it comes to team building. Like, there's some Pokemon where it's like, okay, well, do I want to invest in this much attack when it already has a naturally high attack stat? Do I want to invest in this? Do I want to give it this item? Do I want to give that item? There's a lot of uncertainty, and that is going to carry a lot over into Pokemon Champions, and I'm very nervous about it. But I'm also very excited. So hopefully you'll show up and support me then. But if not, I hope I get to see you in the tournament, and I hope you are competing as well. Anyway, let's get back to this. And yeah, eat up. There's some more. Eat a lot of strong, blah blah blah. Who knows who this guy? Let's hear from Miss Rare. Shit, hip hooray! I think we can actually go down here. Yeah, let's see. What's down here? A super potion. Not bad, not bad. I think if we can also go upstairs here. Let's see. Hi, how you doing? Let's have a look at that Numble you're with. Oh, this one is closed his heart and is aware of everything around it. When you have a Pokemon like this, you should really shower with love and make it experience fun things. I hope he has his heart back open. To tell you the truth, when Mr. Vicious here, I turned into a bundle of nerves. His two associates are somehow very menacing too. Oh, whoops, I shouldn't be telling you this. Please don't tell anyone I've been saying things like this. Okay, and then we can go back here. There we have it, folks. More bubbly fun than usual. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. So how'd you like it? I see that our fabulous performance has left you speechless. Oh, Rum, our Pokemon couple performances peak form as always. Let's go up here. I actually don't know where these two trainers are that I need to fight, but hey. The Magicians duo caught the eye of someone from the TV network. They'll be making their TV debut soon. I'm gonna work hard to see like them. So yeah, basically what he's saying, there are actually these two really cute NPCs that would basically just juggle. They're really cute to look at. Let's see. Magicians duo has left the Krabby Club for bigger opportunities. I'm still in shock. I mean, Pokemon Couple Act, that's hardly exciting or uplifting. Oh no, Razzle Dazzle, come back! Yeah, the Krabby Couple Act hasn't changed in the last bit over the years. Frankly, it's worn out and boring. There's no sense of progress, never mind evolution as a performance. I slumped in and missed my ship. Turns out the ship I was supposed to be on is the cargo ship that went missing. It made me sit up and notice how fake it turned on the littlest things. Yeah, Mr. Ver's footing the time again today. Yeah, I'm gonna gorge myself. Alright, and that was the Krabby Club. Not a whole lot there, but yeah. I don't know exactly where these guys are. Mr. Ver's is really strong, weren't they? I wonder which one is stronger. I think you say the same thing. One day, a day like the battlefield, sure. How about it, sweetie? Yeah, sure, why not? I like your answer. Let's see what you're made out of. Lakeen. That's Swablu and Febass. Oh yeah, I'll also might as well do this live. I need to check if I have a Milotic and Sword and Shield. I skipped Scarlet and Violet. Well, I didn't skip Scarlet and Violet, but I do not have access to Milotic and Scarlet and Violet. So, oh, your Pokemon are actually kind of high level. I just looked. We'll go ahead and do this. I don't think this Feebas can learn any high level water moves here, so Numble should be fine to stay out. Use Peck. Well, that's a little different. Yeah, I think I'm going to swap out Shroomish for Vaporeon. Numble could probably stay in. Ooh, critical hit, nice. We got Wingull. We'll go ahead and use Shadow Blitz on Swablu, and then we'll swap out Shroomish for Vaporeon. Shroomish, come back. Go Vaporeon! Wing attack. Probably on Shroomish if I would guess. Oh, Numble, okay. And heck? Yeah, there we go. I think Numble, yeah, Numble uses Shadow Blitz. And Swablu does not quite go down there, but that's okay. Numble, we'll go ahead and have you... Both of them are flying types, so that's not going to do anything. Vaporeon, let's go ahead and do Bite on the Wingull. No, ooh, almost down. Growl. Shadow Blitz. The Swablu is kind of chunky. Reverse Pitch, that's okay. The reverse mode, I always call it something different every single time. I call it like Fever Mode, Reverse Mode, Reverse Fever Mode, Reverse Pitch Mode, blah blah blah. There's so many things I call it. I'll go and call, and then Vaporeon will get rid of the Swablu here, hopefully. Numble decreases your gauge by quite a fair bit. We should be getting our next attack here, too. So we should be able to see what we got for Numble here. Use Bite. Swablu goes down. Ember! Good old Ember. I'll go ahead and just finish off this Wingull here. Of course, it's going to be a little bit faster than us because it is a part flying type, and flying types generally are fast. Wingull, its evolution, Pelipper are not necessarily fast, but they are still very useful. Because Pelipper can learn Drizzle, or has the ability called Drizzle, which will allow it to summon rain when it's out. Very few Pokemon actually can learn Drizzle or know Drizzle. Off the top of my head, there's Politoed, Kyogre, Pelipper, and there's one more, but I do not remember what the fourth one is. I thought you were just kidding, but you're not bad. I'm sure you're going to become one digit trading down the road. Let's battle again sometime. Alright, let's go ahead and heal real quick, and then we'll go ahead and... I think I know where these guys are that I need to find. I think they're just on the other side of the port. Let's go ahead and heal. Actually, because we're here, let's go ahead and restore C-Dot. Why don't we? Alright. Purify Chamber. Oh, yeah, I can't purify, can I? From here. I don't think I can. Well, that's okay. We'll go ahead and move Delcatty here. And we'll go ahead and put C-Dot away. There is a fly in my room, and I'm about to murder somebody. I swear. I don't need you in here, Teddy, so we'll go ahead and move you to a box as well. Oops. Sometimes I get super confused with this, but there we go. Alright, perfect. We'll no longer edit the sets. And we just have to remember to purify C-Dot when we can. Alright, let's go and try to get the 2 Shadow Pokemon that we need here. Let me go this way. Go up this way. That guy, I don't think... This guy might have someone. I'm not entirely sure. Let's talk to him. The sea is wide and 8 fathoms deep, so full of Pokemon, it'll make you weep. Oh, what's up, kid? You're captivated by my sing. If you know that I played second at the Krabby Club music contest. Yes? I bet you did. I bet you did indeed. You know how to bring a smile to my face. What if I say no? Oh, you weren't? Let me guess. Came from Pokemon Battle, right? If you can beat me, you'll get something good. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Boast. Bost? Boast. We got Whismur and Meryl. Send out Numble and Shroomish. You only have 2 Pokemon. You're not the person I thought you were. Let's go ahead and take you out. Shroomish is surprisingly fast. Honestly, I might keep Shroomish just to have a grass type on the team. I'm not 100% sure what grass types we can get in the future. I mean, I always could double check, but I'm not doing that. But I am curious because having a grass type would be nice. And Breloom is fast. No, not a female pitch when I'm about to finish a battle. That's okay. Sorry, I'm tired. I woke up a little rough this morning, but that's beside the point. Well, who would have thought it? Me, you lose to a kid like you. Now, if this were singing, I'd have you beat. But I promise I'll give you this, kid. TM45. I don't know what team on that is off the top of my head. Let's see. Let's go, not Pokemon. Items. We'll go balls, TMs. Attract. Attract makes a tougher opponent generate attack target. It's similar to Confusion, except it doesn't have the benefit of the Confusion hurting your opponent's Pokemon. And it only works on opposite gender Pokemon. So it's not the most useful tool, but it is, you know, useful just a little bit. Let's go ahead and go over here. Go ahead and go up here. I don't think there's anything in here, but we'll go ahead and check. What do you have to say? There's an island found with the code of Gatchon Port, surrounded by vicious ocean currents, however, so no one can go near. Of course, everyone around these parts knows better than go near that island in the first place. Alright. Let's see. I need to go this way. And go all the way across. Hi, welcome, youngster. No words need to be spoken, no questions needed. We shall battle, yes? Yes. Hi, good answer. Battle with a feisty lad is one to be safer. Let's go. You're basically going to want to try to battle every trainer that you see. Not only for the experience, because this game can get pretty difficult, but also just to check to see if they have a Shadow Pokemon. It never hurts to check if they have a Shadow Pokemon. We got Halo here and Ladybug, so we can leave Numble in, and we might swap out Shroomish. We'll see. Speaking of which, we got Ladybug. Ladybug is like the worst Pokemon of all time, and I'm actually kind of nervous about trying to take it out. We'll go ahead. We're so high level though. I'm kind of nervous. Let's see. Numble should be ready to be purified here now. And we got Shadow Blitz by Ladybug. Not very effective. Yeah, it's only doing 1 damage to me. I don't know how much damage I'm going to do to it when it's not very effective. I'll try to catch it first, and hopefully we'll be able to keep it safe. Let's go ahead and just chuck a Pokeball at it immediately. Let's just run a Pokeball. And then Shroomish, we'll just do Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist is a good option if you have your Shadow Pokemon out and you don't want to try to KO something. The Shadow Mist is a non-damaging move. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Kyle with a C. Would you lose? No, sir. Ladybug joined the party. Unfortunately, Ladybug has joined the party. I'll just stick it in the box as long as I can. Too bad. I guess I lost that one. That machine of yours on your arm is quite the get-up. The way the lights pulse are mighty impressive, whatever it is. I thought for a second that you'd taken my Pokemon. Yep, and Numble can now be purified. So, because Numble is in the party already, we might as well just go to the purification area in Agate Village, just because it's a lot slower than going to the Pokemon Research Lab, but I like visiting it whenever we can, and it kind of just saves us a few button presses. So, well, we got a refund on those Pokeballs that we just used, all 1 of them. Let's go in here. I think there's at least 1 more in here. Oh, let me also check off our list here. Let me go here. Let me see. Back. There we go. Oops, too far back. Ladybug is checked. All right. I think we can walk up here, and I think I will. Paralyze heal. We'll go ahead and walk up. I don't think there's anything up here. Yeah, it's just another... It's just a way to walk in. Over here. Who are you? Ooh, now you're a rare child. Most people will take the elevator. Youngster, are you doing this for exercise? Ho 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 ho. Yeah, I would. Honestly, I usually try to take the stairs as often as I can. There are some times where I don't. But most of the time, I try to take the stairs as much as possible. Anything here? Yes. An awakening. Oh man. When I look down from the top of the lighthouse, I get frightened if I'm being sucked down. But the sensation of falling, it grows on you. Kind of like a roller coaster ride, if you think about it. Up here. You there! You look like a trainer to me. Someone gave me wickedly tough Pokemon. That's on you. There we go. This is another person I exactly wanted to talk to. Kylie. Or Kylan? One of the two. Got Zubat and Fujiana. And if you took a look at our little list there, you will know that we got a Shadow Pokemon right here, Poochyena. Poochyena is going to be a pure Dark type. I think one of the rarest types in this particular game. I don't remember there being a whole lot of Dark types that you could use. So if you want to use Poochyena, it's a great Pokemon. It is very physical when Dark is a special type move in this game. But it is a very good Pokemon. I think it's decently fast. I think it has a pretty okay move pool. Not as good as Houndour is going to be, in my opinion, because Houndour can also learn fire type moves. But it is there if you want it. If you want the Poochyena, if your favorite Pokemon is Poochyena, let me know. Zubat goes down. We got Shadow Blitz. And we'll go ahead and use Shadow Shed, and on your turn, we'll go ahead and use a ball. Snag Ball. Come on. 1. This may take some time. Oh yeah, you want to see a fun little detail about this? If we use a Pokeball on Numel's turn, and we try to use a Pokeball on Shumish's turn, the Snag Machine is charging after use. It can't be used again right away. So, catching a Pokemon in the double battles in this game, it requires a turn to charge. So you can't just throw 2 Pokeballs at once, unfortunately. So that's why I haven't been doing that. Ooh, Stun Spore. That's an excellent move for catching Pokemon here. Stun Spore basically paralyzes. It basically guarantees paralysis on Pokemon. It's one of the very few status moves in this game. And that is going to be incredibly useful for catching Pokemon. As, of course, it misses, but it's very good at catching Pokemon because paralysis, I believe, increases the catch rate by 1.5 times. If I'm incorrect, you'll see that on screen somewhere, but it's a very, very good thing to use. So I'll go ahead and actually spend a turn using Stun Spore. This actually makes me kind of want to use Shroomish more and more because of Stun Spore. Go, paralyzed. Alright, let's try this again. We'll go ahead and charge up a Pokeball, and then on Shumish's turn, go ahead and use Shadow Mist through a Snag Ball. 1, 2... Bruh! I don't want to damage it, because I'm scared it's going to be completely knocked out. Not that... That fly! Motherfucker. Okay, again, sorry. Sorry. Not that not catching the Pokemon is a bad thing. I just don't want it to go down. I'm scared. Okay, I'll use Shadow Blitz once, and then I'll call on Shroomish Charm. Just in case. Just in case. Okay, it does not do that much damage, so I can at least chip it away a little bit more. Not very effective. We'll go ahead and, you know what, we'll go ahead and double Shadow Blitz it so we can get its health down to probably yellow, if I were to think. It's below, it's still green, but that's good, that's fine. Shadow Blitz. Alright, now let's try this again. Item. Pokeball. Go. Poochyena. Shroomish. Call. Yeah. Grab. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Poochyena was caught. Might have been a Kylie. This Pokemon was too weak. What was that all about? I joined the organization because they said they give me a strong Pokemon. Something like that is not like the usual ones. Oh, what's so tough about that, huh? I was conned. Rip. We're bozo. Alright. We'll go ahead and take the elevator down here because we don't need to check for items anymore. And we'll go ahead and put Poochyena and Ladybug into the purification chamber. Actually, we'll go ahead and go to Agate Village first, and then we'll go ahead and do that. Let's go down here. I think this is for, yeah, this building. I don't remember what's in here. What do you have to say? I lived in Gachon Port for many, many years, but I've never seen a cruiser that grand and luxurious. The cruiser looked capable of sailing in and around the world. I would sure love to sail on it. Nice. Yeah, excuse me, Magnemite. Magnemite? Magnemite? Okay, we'll go ahead and stand on here. Alright, and we're done with Gachon Port for this run around. So we'll go ahead and stop by Agate Village, and then we'll go ahead and move on with the rest of the story. I'm a little bit tired today, so I don't think I'll be streaming as long. But we'll see. I kind of feel that my eyeballs are a little heavy. So I don't think I'll be streaming a whole lot longer here. Probably only about 30 more minutes. Alright, and we're here. Let's go ahead and get Numel to open the door to its heart. Numel open the door to its heart. It's gonna get a lot of experience because I've been using it quite often. I'm gonna move Takedown, nice. We're gonna move Charm, 960 experience, which I think is enough for at least 2 level ups. Level 15. Or 1. Okay, that's fine too. And Numel Tinted Ribbon. No, I would not like to give Numel a nickname. Alright, and we're done here. Let me go ahead and deposit the other Pokemon and Numel into the PC because I'm not really planning on using Numel. I will probably actually keep Mightyena maybe in the team. Because I do like to use at least some Shadow Pokemon so that I'm maximizing the amount of Shadow Pokemon that I can purify at once. Yeah, look at that. It's already halfway gone, and we've only been in playing for a handful of minutes. Let's go ahead and, you know, let's also get CDOT out, and purify them since we're here. Let's go ahead and swap out Nummel here, and then we'll go ahead and put Sprack down. Yeah, that's good. And then Terriersa, we'll go ahead and place you here. This isn't the most optimal, obviously, but that's fine. It doesn't need to be optimal all the time. Just part of the time. Ladybug, I'm going to move you into the thing, because I do not care to use you whatsoever. So we're going to place you down here, and yeah, that's that. And let's go ahead and purify CDOT, and then we'll place CDOT back into the purify chamber. Again, just because we're here. Cut this part out of the video. I need to start making highlight videos. I think tomorrow I'm going to start working on highlighting my Splatoon stuff, and then also highlighting my Pokemon stuff. I know it's like negative for YouTube to do multi topic stuff, but it doesn't matter. I'm not doing this. I'm doing this for fun mainly, so. CDOT with the door to his heart. CDOT learned Giga Drain and Refresh. And I'm surprised I leveled up, to be quite honest, because I only used it once. And CDOT is evolving! Got Nuzleaf. Welcome, Nuzleaf. You are not going to be using this party, but I do like Nuzleaf quite a bit. Obtain ribbon, and no, I would not like to use Nuzleaf. Alright, we'll go ahead and put this Pokemon back in the Purify Chamber, and then I'll be right back once we're at the map screen. Wap, wap, wap. Wap, 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 wap. Wap, 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 wap. Wap, 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 wap. Wap, 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 wap. Wap, 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 wap. Let's see here. Ooh, there we go. I wonder. Hold on. Man, good enough. I should have healed while I was there. I'm a fool, and now I need to go. I'm gonna heal my Pokemon. I'm gonna stop singing about now. Thank you for waiting. Alright, now we can go to the new space. Let's go ahead and swap Pokemon around here. We'll swap Vaporeon with Poochyena. Excuse me. Alright, next is going to go to my favorite town in this entire game, and you'll see why in a moment. I love this song. This is like my favorite song in all of Pokemon. Marcia, wait for me! Marcia, wait for me! Alright. We should be good. Let's talk to you. There goes Marcia, tearing off like a tornado as usual. There goes one busy girl. Oh, what's up with you, kid? Why are you giving me the eye like that? Do you want to know who I am? I'm Kale. They call me the Gatekeeper Pyrite. Hee hee, this motor looks as you're ready to challenge me. If it's a battle you want, I'm here. Hell yeah. Alright then, I'll show you what being Kale, the Gatekeeper Pyrite, is all about. I love Pyrite Town's music so much. It's one of my favorite. Like, this game has probably my favorite soundtrack in all of Pokemon. It's literally like top 3 for me. Alright, you have 4 Pokemon, which is actually kind of a lot. We'll go ahead and, yeah, and see, these guys are level 16 now. We're getting up there in levels, so you best be prepared or you're actually going to have a really difficult time. Wow. Bonk. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. And I did not do a lot of damage back. Okay. I'm gonna switch. Let's go ahead and use Shroomish and do Shadow Blitz on Snubbull. And then for Poochyena, we're gonna swap you out for... We haven't seen Houndour actually really at all, so let's go ahead and use Houndour. Houndour is, again, a fighting dark type. I think I might start using Houndour on my team. I've never actually used Houndour, like, ever before, so I actually might use Houndour on this team. Shroomish, go ahead and use Shadow Blitz on Rawls. Houndour, actually, Shroomish, you'll Shadow Blitz Snubbull. Houndour, you will Feint Attack the Rawls. Feint Attack gets priority, I believe. Pulse goes down. Houndour goes to level 18. Suit up. So we'll use Bite. Let's see. We'll use the yeah, let's do Shadow Blitz again. Hopefully we'll get a Fever Pitch. Because Streamer is really close to that, and then we'll use Ember on C-Dot. And Houndour is just really fast. I feel like I've got a Houndour with like a really high speed stat for some reason. Houndour is usually not this fast. Like, Houndour can be outsped by a lot of things. Maybe not in this particular game, but in pretty much most games. Speaking of Houndour... And now you're in a Fever Pitch, so let's go ahead and call you. That will mean you'll be ready for Purification. And yeah, let's go ahead and I think we'll swap out Houndour for Vaporeon. This is going to be a no damaging turn, but that's okay. Go ahead and call Shimmish and then Houndour. Because we can't really do that much to their Houndour, we're going to switch out Vaporeon and see if Vaporeon can take you out. And Shroomish is ready to be purified. Alright. We're going to use Bite here. Next up, we're going to use Water Gun. Shadow Blitz again, and then Vaporeon, you will Water Gun that power. Very fast, very frail. Does a good amount of damage, but again, very frail. Experience, and we got Shadow Blitz. Go for a bite. Alright, I'll go ahead and just Shadow Blitz and Water Gun your booty ass and take you out. We defeated Rogue Kale. Whoa! Hey kid, I have to hand it to you. It'd be pretty good to be Kale the Pirate Gatekeeper. And with that, shit's gonna have to be purified. Honestly, I want to make more progress. And let's go a little bit further, why don't we? Alright then, what do we have? What do we have here? Well, if it isn't Trudley and Folly, what do you think you're up to? What are you up to? You got it all wrong. We're here to do some shopping, that's all. Now, don't you lie to me. I know about the likes of you. You're up to no good, aren't you? Call us some slack, Officer Johnson, sir. We had a change of heart. We sworn off of criminal ways. Yes, sir. No. That doesn't wash with me. No, sir. It doesn't look like I'll... No, sir, it doesn't. I won't have you walking around the streets as if you own the place. Tip, pompous, so. Folly, the man won't listen to reason. Let's get out of here. The only problem is that there's going to be, like, a lot of fights coming up, and I really don't want to do them all, but whatever. I'm doing Oh, you're the Pokemon. I don't really need anything from you. Here's some of the items that you can get. I personally will try to prevent buying healing items or restores, for a very long time. I'm going to see how long I can keep that up. Let's see. I think... oh god, I thought it was over here, but I think it's over here. What do we got? Those two that just ran off, their names are Foley and Chudley. They once belonged to Cypher, but as mere grunts. Back in those days, they wreaked havoc as if they owned the place, but I caught up with them and they put them straight. I got quite the dash inferior, don't I? It's my job to uphold the piece of pirate. Pow! Alright, that's a hotel, which I think you can also use to heal. You don't want to go past the circle quite yet. Let's go ahead and go into this hotel. One stay is 100. Yeah, sure, why not? The boy you're shopping all alone is quite inspiring. You've earned the rest. Just a quick way to heal Pokemon. Now, I don't remember, okay, if you go through the middle of this, there's going to be, like, all 5 of these trainers are trainers that you're going to want to fight at some point. For me, oh, do I want to fight them? I think you have to walk up and talk to them. Do I want to fight them? I think we're gonna fight at least a couple of them. We got the Shadow Pokemon in the front of the party. This is a duel square. We live by tradition here. There's no need for greetings, just battle. Yeah. I think most of them have either 2 or 3 Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken, or at least up to 4. Zigzagoon. Weezwa. Also, do you like how they call it the battle square and it's a circle? All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. Oh, you have 4 Pokemon. Oh my god, they're all high level. Okay, that's fine. Shadow Blitz again, Pidgeotto. We got Poison Fang. Okay. Poison Fang is a very interesting move. Again, unfortunately, because of the type determining if it's a physical or special attack rather than the name of the move. It is going to be a special poison type move, even though it's called Fang. Again, they haven't changed that quite yet. They won't change it until Generation 4, and this is a Generation 3 game. But Poison Fang is a very good move. It's a physical poison type move in future games, and you can use it to effectively poison your target with physical move. Not really the most useful poison type move, but it's up there, in my opinion. We'll go ahead and Sunspore Zigzagoon, and then not fight with you. I'm going to call you, not use an item. I'm going to call you. Call. Puchieta! Ooh, Puchieta goes down. That's okay. Let's go ahead and send out Houndour here. Nice, nice. He's Astonish. Blah. Alright, God, I haven't taken out a single Pokemon. I feel like I've been here forever already. Let's go ahead and use Shadow Blitz on Zigzagoon. Houndour, use Ember on the Zigzagoon as well. Blah, 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 blah. Pew, 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 pew. Zigzagoon almost goes down, but I think it should go down after this turn. Shadow Blitz. Yeah, this Shroomish is actually surprisingly fast. I might actually keep it. I've been growing. I kind of grown attached to it now. Nice. Apom. Apom. I think I will end the stream after this battle. I'm actually getting really sleepy. We'll go ahead and use Shadow Blitz and Ember. Oh god, Apom's faster than me. Use Ember. Shadow Blitz. Nice. Whisper goes down. Dunsparce, I think, if I'm not mistaken. No, Dunsparce is not a Shadow Pokemon, which is fine by me. I'll go ahead and use Ember on the Dunsparce. Scratch. Oh, another critical hit, okay. And Houndour just barely survives. And our defense has fallen. Shadow Blitz, please. Oh my god, this Dunsparce is kind of chonky. Let's use Mega Giant on Dunsparce. Houndour, I'm going to swap you out for Vaporeon and hope that does a little bit more. Vaporeon. Sport or Mud Slap, I think one of the two. Rage, rage. Come on, Dunsparce. I know you have a lot of HP, especially at this level, but I would greatly appreciate it if you just went down. Oh my god. We'll go ahead and use Shadow Blitz, and we're gonna use Bite on Dunsparce. Sand attack. Defense curl. He turned a cube into a circle. I wish I had Surf. Not the Astonish. This is kind of an annoying fight. Get out of here, Dunsparce. Everybody likes you. I don't like you all that much, but everybody else does. And of course you flinch. We're gonna swap Shroomish out for Nevermind. We're gonna keep Shroomish in, and we're gonna use Stun Spore, and we're gonna like it. Actually, we're gonna use Mega Drain, and we're gonna like it. And Vaporeon will go ahead and use Tail Whip, I guess. Bruh. Haha, get poisoned. Tail Whip. Poison. Alright, let's go ahead and use Ember, and then we'll go ahead and use Bite. And it's doing the exact same thing to me as I do onto him. Bite. Nice, that does a good chunk of damage. Ember. Please go down. Okay, at least we're going down to poison, but god damn it. Thank you. Alright, that's it. I think that's actually going to be a good time for me to stop, because I am getting really exhausted. That's what I get for trying to stream after work. I'll try to stream some more tomorrow. We do have a practice tomorrow, so we'll see. But that's usually around noon, so, and I need to go shopping, so, we'll probably stream this tomorrow. If anyone demands battle here in Duel Square, you shouldn't complain. That's the rules around here. Yeah. Okay, let me go ahead and heal up. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream here. And for you guys that are watching this video, thank you very, very much for hanging out and watching the video again. I greatly appreciate it. If you like what you see here, please be sure to subscribe. And if you don't, that's fine. Other than that, let me go ahead and say farewell to you now, and we'll see you in the next episode. Alright, and for stream folks, that's going to be it for me. Again, I greatly appreciate you hanging out and just chilling. I know it was a bit of a shorter stream today, but I am very tired. Pretty tired, as you can see, just because of work. I'll go ahead and save there, and I'll go ahead and make my suspend point just in case. And let's do this real quick. Before I end stream, let's turn on Pokemon Violet. Not Violet, Pokemon Sword. And we'll see if we can transfer our... If I have a Milotic. I'm pretty sure I have a Milotic somewhere. Nope, that's a Buttlebeat. I guess I already moved those Pokemon into Pokemon Home. Have I even caught a battle on my Milotic? Let's see. I haven't, but Milotic does exist. Habitat unknown. Okay, I might have to, like, go out and catch a Milotic. Or even a Feebas. But that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Again, thank you very much for hanging out with me. Hopefully, on Sunday we'll be playing some more Pokemon. We'll see about that. But yeah, thank you very much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys next time.